Good morning, everyone. I hope that those who are living in St. Louis and who's watching us right now had a good night's sleep last night, because we know that there was several waves of heavy rains and thunderstorms. We were just experiencing that. Okay, and when I was pretty awake at the time when the storm came in. So it was kind of like a lot of flashes, thunders, roaming, and rumbling, and the rain is pretty really heavy. I was kind of like concerned about if there is a leak of rain or any rains will seep in. Okay, so but gladly it doesn't happen. Okay, so we are quite safe. Okay, and the structure itself are quite safe and undisturbed, and there's no damage. Okay, so this is our report because no one had, we can't accept anyone here. So it was kind of like just a short report on how does the temple structure is doing right now. Right? So the structures are pretty unharmed. So very glad, yes, okay. And I would like to talk about some of my worries. uh, of course, during the thunderstorms, because we have experienced some of the roof leak, kind of like a long-term roof leak. But right now, it seems this thunderstorm was causing no harm. So very glad. And during that time of flashes, there are a series of flash and thunders. I was kind of like, wow, it brought me back the memory of the pop. Kind of like the visual things. There is a flash of light, right? Okay, so and then okay, so it puts me sleep again. Okay, so just something that is interesting for you to just like to share with you. Okay, so same, we have to talk about the procedures. Okay, same as usual. So Ode to the Triple Gene, and then Heart Sutra, or then while seated, then a meditation, practice of metta, loving kindness, and having a reciting of our Venerable Master's prayer, then 3 refuges, and dedication of merits. After that, there will be a short Dharma talk. Okay, so let us start. Okay, so we have to just, if you are in front of the screen, of course you are in front of the screen, right? You are in front of the screen, and if we are taking bows, and if you see me taking bows, okay, and if you are not convenient, for example, maybe you're in front of your, desk, and there's no room for you to take bows, then you can just full bows. So then you can just bow down, just a half bow. So just like that, okay, and for 3 times, and that will be like it is actually it is similar to the full bows. Okay, but of course, if you have rooms, yes, you can do that. Okay, so let us take 3 full bows to the Buddha before we begin our chanting service. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Dharmaya. Namo Sanghaya. Namo Triple G. You are Savior. You are truth. You are teacher. You are light. Homage to you. I believe in you. I respect you. Namo Buddhaya. Namo Dharmaya. Namo Sanghaya. Bow. Please be seated. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Namo Sakyamuni Asudra Varokiteshvara Bodhisattva contemplate. Profounded prajna paramita, realize that the skandhas are empty, and thus he was able to overcome all suffering. Sariputra, form is not different from emptiness. Emptiness is not different from form. Form is in fact emptiness, and emptiness is in fact form. This also applies to feeling, perception, volition, and consciousness. Sariputra, emptiness is the nature of all dharmas. It neither be created nor annihilated, polluted nor cleansed, increased nor decreased. There in emptiness there is no form, feeling, perception, volition, or consciousness, no eyes, ear, nose, tongue, body, or mind, no form, sound, smell, taste, touch, conception, no objects or sight, and no consciousness, no ignorance, nor extinction, no aging, no death, nor their cessation, no suffering causes cessation, nor the path, no distance, Attention as there is nothing to attend. The Bodhisattva who relies on the rest. Paramita has neither worry nor obstruction with our and obstruction. There is no veer away from confusion, daydreaming, and thus righteous nirvana. Buddhas of past, present, and future also rely on the Prajnaparamita to learn. So bring enlightenment, thus one should know that Prajnaparamita is the great mantra, the mantra of illumination, and the supreme of all mantras. It is an unequal mantras, and they to emancipate all suffering. This is true and not false thoughts in proclaiming the Prajnaparamita mantra. One says Gade Gade Vara Sam Gade Bodhi So now we proceed to the silent sitting meditation. So what we are going to do is just seated relaxedly and comfortably, and then we can sit straight through our spine, keep ourselves balanced and stable. You may sit legs crossed, or you can just sit on a chair and put your feet just normally on very flat, or on the floor. Okay. Take away your eyeglasses, your watch, prayer beads, and loosen anything that you feel tightened, including your belt, maybe bottom of your collar, and maybe your tie. Loosen your tie if you have any, and I doubt that. Okay, so you may close your eyes or half close your eyes. For those who chose half closing your eyes, you may have a soft gaze down through your nose. So take 3 deep breaths. So fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, let us relax ourselves from head to toe. So relax your scalp. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your nose. Relax your cheeks. And relax your lips. Relax your ears. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and all the way down to your fingertips. Relax your chest. Relax your abdomen. Relax your back. And relax your lower back. Relax your legs and all the way down to your toes. So now we have relaxed ourselves from head to toe. This is to prepare ourselves to be ready for our practice. And this practice is called mindful breathing. So we can just be mindful in a relaxation state. And we be mindful and focus on our breath. So just simply be mindful on your breathing. So when you breathe in, you can be mindful on how deep the air reaches you. When breathe out, you can be mindful on how long is your breath. So just in breath and out breath. And you may be mindful on the breath. So if you feel that you have enough mindfulness on your breath, then you may be rather be focusing on maybe on the feelings of meditation. So what do you mean feelings of meditation? That means that you can be aware on how you feel on your body parts while meditating. Okay. So first of all, for those who have still beginning practicing the mindfulness on breathing, then you may continue on the mindful of your breathing. And for those who would like to advance their practice, you may start to feel the feelings. Just feeling the feelings. Just like you are aware of on your breath. Okay. So if any feelings of your body parts occurred, just feel it. There will be no judgment. So don't judge any of your feeling. Just say, I feel something on the part of body. That's it. End of the story. Okay. So let us try to continue and practice this mindfulness for a while. So when I'm going to heat the wooden fish for 3 times, and at the time I heat it, then there will be a complete noble silence. Okay, so this is the moment that we can focus and practice solely focusing on our practice of mindful breathing. Okay, until another sound of the wooden fish. And so it will be coming with just one sound. Okay, so one sound of the wooden fish means the end of the practice of mindful breathing. So let us be ready. You may take another 3 deep breath. So let us be mindful. Now you may open your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Again, fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. And we can move our body to the side. So this is to relax your spine and also the muscles along your spine. And also you may bend forward and backwards. So you may do this exercise more gently and slowly. Okay, then we may rub our hands warm and then put our palms on our eyes and roll our eyes. Then rub your face. And pull your ears. Or you can just massage it. And brush your, or comb your head with your fingers. So it is from top to sides. Also massage your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your fingers. Rub your hands again. And put your palms against your lower back and then rub it. And then massage your legs. Okay, I have reposted a link of the English chanting book. Okay, so and the following procedures or practice that we are doing is called the practice of metta. So it was not in the prayer book. Okay, so you can just listen carefully if you are new. Okay, so we're going to recite 6 lines for 3 times. Okay, so the first time we're going to use these 6 lines to nurture our loving kindness. Okay, as our loving kindness being nurtured, then we can dedicate and expand our loving kindness towards those who we care and we love. Okay. It can be a single individual or a group of people. Okay. And then the third time, and it is the last time, we're going to expand it further, even more. Those who we care or we don't know, but we care, right? To expand to those who lives in the world, or on earth. Okay, so it is the living beings on the earth, or you may expand it more to the beings, okay, in the universe, because we have a very for Buddhists we have a very fast and broad cosmetic aspects. Okay, cosmic aspects. Kind of confused. Okay, of the words, cosmic aspects. Okay, so these 6 lines is as followed. The first line is, may I be happy. Second, may I be healthy. Okay. So wishing me happy and healthy. Then the third line and the fourth line comes together. So it's kind of like first, may I be free of suffering. Then may I be free of mental anxiety. So physically, maybe suffering, away from the physical suffering, as well as refrain away from the mental anxiety. Okay, so it can be paired. And then the last 2 lines is, may I live in peace, and may I be blessed with ease. Okay, so it's really very similar. Okay, so let us do it. So you may sit relaxingly on a chair. You can join your palms, or you may just put your hands on the lap, or you may remain on like the Buddha, just like the meditation postures. Right? So whatever you feel comfortable. Okay, whatever postures you feel comfortable. Okay, so let us do this practice seriously, and we would like to grow these positive energies, or this positive loving kindness toward us, grow it, and then we're going to expand it. We want to dedicate this loving kindness to everyone. Okay, so we do it gradually. So what we are going to do is I'm going to recite the lines, and you may repeat the line after hearing the sound of the bell. Okay, and you may repeat it, you may say it, or you can repeat it in your mind. Okay, so let us do it. So close your eyes, sit relaxingly, take 3 deep breaths, and let us begin. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free of suffering. May I be free of mental anxiety. May I live in peace. May my life be blessed with ease. So let us take one deep breath and breathe in and breathe out. So we are going to be ready for the second part, which is that we would like to dedicate our loving kindness towards those who we love and care. So we are going to replace I in the sentence with you. So picture those who you care, just like they are sitting in front of us. And we're talking to them and wishing them well and happy. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. May you be free of mental anxiety. May you live in peace. May your life be blessed with ease. So now we would like to extend our loving kindness toward even more people, and those are the living beings in the universe. So we are going to replace I in the sentence with we. So we are going to be more inclusive. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be free of suffering. May we be free of mental anxiety. May we live in peace. May our lives be blessed with ease. So now we may take another 3 deep breaths, fresh air in, and we can breathe out all of our compassion. And let it flow to everyone. Okay, so you may open your eyes. I hope that this practice really will help how we feel and how we treat others. Okay, so in any situation, if you are, especially when you are in a fight, or if you are, you're just feeling not as happy, or you have worries, then you can just sit down, calm yourselves a little bit, take 3 deep breaths, relax yourselves, and then you can do that and you can recite the same lines to you. And if you feel that like I would like to do the first part more, you may do so. Like I would like to do it 3 times, right? But I'm going to repeat the first part 3 times. You may do that, right? And for the second or the third, or you would like to add someone else, like you would like to offer your loving kindness toward a specific person, you may do so also, right? Or like you would like to dedicate, even more or a specific group of people, then you may do so. But of course, you have to have time, right? Okay, so this is a more a briefer version of the practice. And so if you would like to know about or you want to learn how the original metta stanzas or the verse, you can refer to the Metta Sutta. Okay, so there are longer process. Okay, so it is kind of like we are doing we are doing metta toward a specific group of people, including like the guardians of the temples, and so we offer the meditation, the metta, right? And the lay people, right? And our Dharma brothers in our sangha. Right? So this is you may do so, right? But and this is only for you to practice the loving kindness, okay, and grow the loving kindness. So this is our main point, okay. So now what we're going to do is we're doing the prayer, okay. So let us join our palms, and then we are going to read the prayer. This prayer is from Venerable Master Xing Yun. So let us pray. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, as we are confronted by the novel coronavirus breakout, many are suffering from mistreatment, adversity, and fear. We pray to you for your compassion and blessings so that we may have the courage and wisdom to confront the outbreak with calmness and fortitude, to face the illness with confidence and acceptance. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, as cities become sealed off and events are suspended, we are in dire need of your spirit of alleviating suffering. Let us care and help one another and not be struck with a panic. Let us support and encourage one another to strengthen our faith. May the momentary isolations become retreats for self-introspection. May the momentary inconvenience become mindful practices of self-improvement. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, this is the moment when unity is most crucial. Let us trust in the government to resolve the crisis. Let us thank the medical professionals for treating the disease. No matter how difficult the situation, as long as there is compassion and wisdom, when we all practice the 3 acts of goodness, do good deeds, speak good words, and think good thoughts, if we all protect the environment and have respect for lives, we shall be able to turn peril into safety. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, At this moment, we sincerely recite your name. Blessed be Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva. We would like to take your liberation and ease as a model. From now on, we will distance ourselves from contrary and delusive ideas to contemplate the ease of the individual. We will distance ourselves from discrimination and personal conjecture to contemplate the ease of circumstances. We will distance ourselves from attachment to contemplate the ease of affairs. We will distance ourselves from the 5 desires and the trouble of the world to contemplate the ease of the mind. O great and compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, we pray for your blessings. Please help the survivors be delivered from suffering and recover their good health. Please help the deceased be reborn in the Buddha land and rest well in peace. May this world be free from the turmoil of the outbreak. May each and every one of us be safe and well. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, please accept our sincerest prayer. O great, compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, please accept our sincerest prayer. So let us stand up, and we are going to do the 3 refuges and dedication of merits. I take refuge in the Buddha, wishing that all sentient beings understand the Dharma and may the supreme vow. I take refuge in the Dharma, wishing that all sentient beings study the sutra diligently, obtain an ocean of wisdom. I take refuge in the Sangha, wishing that all sentient beings lead the masses in harmony without obstruction. Bow. May kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity pervade all worlds. May we cherish and build affinities to benefit all beings. May shine pure land and free let's inspire equality and patience. May our humility and gratitude give rise to great vows. We give thanks to the Buddha and the founder of Guangshan, the Venerable Master Xing Yun, and all the good causes and conditions that make this service possible. So take 3 bows. So please be seated. Okay, so I hope that everyone is well and in good shape and healthy. So this is very, very important right now, right? Okay, so yesterday we had a severe thunderstorm, and it was believed, and I was, hearing from the weather forecast that we will have 3 to 5 inches of rainfalls. So that is quite amount of the rainfalls. Right? So that's kind of like when I hear that, actually it is. I was kind of worried because for our temples, structures, conditions, we are experiencing a prolonged roof leak, and that is something that we are, trying to solve. But there are, the problem is complicated. So it's not just sealing the leakage, but leaking and to find the original place of leakage is really, really hard. Okay, so I would like to share with you something that will be linked to the concept of leakage. Okay, the roof leak. Okay. Okay, so this concept in Buddhism is called kleshas. Kleshas. Okay, so kleshas is maybe a Pali language. Oh no, it is a Sanskrit term. Okay, so it is a Sanskrit term, and in English, actually, it can be translated into afflictions, or something that is kind of like a destructive emotions, negative emotions, disturbing emotions. So it is some kind of like a mental state of a person, right? Then that will be very destructive, right? And it said that it is clouding the mind, right? It's just kind of like the cloud, a stormy cloud, okay, that will fly into your mind, okay, and then it created some of the thunderstorms or the storms, and maybe flash flood. Okay, sorry, flash flood in your mind, right? And then that will cause an unwholesome actions, right? Unwholesome actions because sometimes what you think, then you will be acting out of what you think, right? Okay, so we know that this is the term of klesha means. So what is this state of mind includes is kind of like, it includes a lot of things. Uh, Anything that it causes destructive effects, including anxiety, fear, anger, jealousy, desire, depression, etc. Okay, so there are a lot of things. There are a lot of it, right? Okay, so uh, it is a broader, it includes a lot of things. Okay, so those who are causing a destructive or will lead to a unwholesome karma, okay, or destructive, harmful actions will considered, especially that is a state of mind, okay, that will be considered clashes. Okay, so in Chinese, it's called 烦恼. Okay, so it is also a general terms that includes the same anger, aversion, anger, jealousy, ignorance, doubt. Okay, so it is the same. So that is so 烦恼 or clashes or afflictions. Okay, and we have are actually a terminologies of in describing that it is a state of mind. Okay, and there is some of the analogy that can describe or describe of the momentum of these clashes. Okay, so I would like to introduce another words called asafa, asafa. Okay, so this is a Pali term, and this term was being used not only in Buddhism or by Buddhism, but also by Jainism. Okay, so this is a group of a religious group, also founded in India. Okay, it's similar to the Buddha time. Okay, so asafa actually it means influx, right? Okay, so there is a movement, right? So you can picture the word influx or inflow or even outflow, right? Okay, so this is the effect of the term klesha, right? Or the momentum, or a word to describe the movement of the klesha, asafa. Okay, and in Chinese it's called low. Okay, low. Just it sounds like LOW, low. Okay, low. Okay, and that means that really just very straightforward means leakage. So just imagine uh, when you want to drink the water and there is a leakage on your cup, then gradually the water leaks out, right? Okay, so sometimes you will be experience leakage. Okay, like you don't know that your water tank or your bathtub is having cracks, and then when you want to store the water, and then you finally found out that the water just decreased in itself because of the leakage or the cracks. Okay, so similar to that, right? So actually, Buddhism describe asava or the causing of asava. Right? So the causing of the asava is klesha, right? The mental state. Right? Is that the mental state are causing the leakage? What kind of leakage that we are being leaked? Okay, so we're leaking or we are flowing. Right? Right? We let the outflow of our pleasure. Okay, so that means that sometimes when we are angry, right? Okay, then we hold on that anger, then we will be kind of like emitting that anger through our verbal language or through our actions, right? whether you are scolding or you're arguing very badly, okay, or even you know hurt using some words to harm others, to hurt others, or you're using your body language to expressing your anger. Okay, so that is considered a leakage. Okay, because your mental state, okay, of anger, of aversion was flow will make it's kind of like an outflow of your anger or aversion by your body. Right? So we say that it is not just by our body, but it is by our sixth sense organ. Right? Like your eyes, you have an angry eyes, right? You're saying something that is hurting. Okay, you hear words, even though maybe someone is trying to comfort you or trying to, kind of like ho ho ho, hey, it's not the way that I said, okay, or oh, calm down, and then you will think that that person is against you. Okay, so you will hear that, then it comes out the different meanings. Okay, so that is called asava, okay, or the influx. Okay, so actually, or the flowing, right, outflow of your state of mind of anger, or kind of like, and it caused the unwholesome karma. Okay, so and if we take it, this is to take it as an outflowing, right, manner. But if you are taking as an inflowing manner, okay, because we know that it is we perceive, right? We perceive space, right? Then actually it is kind of like when we are receiving something, then we are kind of like interpreted maybe with our klesha, and then it creates another unwholesome karma. Okay, so that is kind of like a cycle, and it's a kind of like an ecosystem or a cycle of how these will work, or how the klesha works, or how the klesha will influence us. Right? So asava is a kind of like outgoing of your mental state, and also receiving something. Right? But for Buddhism, we took emphasis on the outgoing part. Okay, so if we are taking of these outgoing part, but I would like to maybe talk about the ingoing part. Okay, so just taking an example of leakage, right? Because like inflow of the water, right? Okay, influx of water, right? So the leakage, right? So asava actually it has a leakage. Okay, so it will be flowing out, right? Okay, and we take it, the sixth sense organ flowing out of our mental state. All right, so leaking, okay, is kind of that things that we would like to, try to correct, right? Or just try to mend it, and try to prevent it. Okay, and so this is a very important things that we have to be mindful on. Right. So why do we have to be mindful and have to practice mindful? It is because when we are being mindful, we have a more understanding of ourselves, because kind of like we are trying to focus on our breath, right? And then by constant observing and be mindful on your breath, then we can know that when we feel angry, what is the reaction of our breath? Okay, so maybe you will breathe heavily, right? Then when you realize that you are breathing heavily, okay, then you can reflect back and why. Okay, then maybe you're just running, or you're really being angry, right? Okay, so this is the process. Okay, so we're going to find the leaks. Okay, with mindfulness. Okay, and these leaks, it is not just there is no life guarantee of the leaks. Okay, so maybe you put patches on a part that you found leaks on, right? Okay, but maybe in the later part of time, in a later time, then you find another leaks. Okay, then you are going to mend the leaks, right? The breakage or the leakage, right? Or the cracks. Right? So it is a constant practice, okay, and it is a lifelong practice that we can kind of like looking for the leakage, right? So in preventing of the leaking out of our adversity or our clashes, then we have to be mindful. Right. So not just cutting off our, the environment. Okay. So I don't want to contact with people. So I will not have any pleasure. Okay. But actually, okay, the cracks are still there. Okay. Once it was filled with the water, then it flows. It begins to flow, or it begins to leak. Right. Okay. So it is not the matter of you are, stay contactless with someone else that causing you, you know, the arising of pleasure, but just reflecting inward about ourselves. When is the tendency of ourselves to, to give rise to pleasure? Right, so I think this is much more important. Right? So not just cutting off the, anything that makes you pleasure. Maybe this is useful, but if you want to really get to the point and get the problem solved, okay, then we have to reflect back, right, onto ourselves. What's happening? What happens when I was in some situation? And then by examining this back and forth, then we can kind of adjust ourselves into the correct ways, okay, or the Buddhist ways, correct ourselves according to the Buddha's teachings. And then we gradually patching out the leakage of our mind. Okay. So this is something that I would like to share with you. Okay. So when you have really a leakage, a cracks, no matter what, I don't want to, say that you have to do that. Okay, so if you really experience, a crack of your, chip away of your favorite bowls or your dishwares, then then you can kind of like reflect back on my talk, and then realize some of the teachings of the Buddha. Okay, so I hope that you can find peace and joy in your life by practicing Buddha's teachings. Okay, so thank you very much for joining us in our online Dharma talk and our Dharma service. So I will see you next Sunday. Okay, so let us stand up. And we're going to end the live stream with the half bow to the Buddha. Okay, so half bow. Okay, so thank you very much and see you next Sunday. Bye.